Welcome to Faith Fuel. Take a pit stop so your faith can be fuel for your journey. Man, I was dealing with a first world problem today. This phone, I can't hear out of it. It has no speaker, so I gotta use headphones or something. So I ordered a new phone way back on like the 23rd, 24th. And the lady who I was on the phone with, who put in the address and stuff for the phone that I was supposed to get, she added the address without the actual house number on it. So it's been like a week and some change, and I still ain't get the phone. And UPS don't know what all is going on, so I called up, and they're like, well, we're going to cancel this order, and then you order another one. And I'm not even going to get into that tedious process, but the point was this. In my mind, I'm like, ain't no way that they messed up and they expect me to take the fall for it and expect me to have to deal with all the problems and stuff that come with them messing up. But there's a very important lesson about life in that, one that the Lord was showing me. You can do everything in the way that it's supposed to be done, but that doesn't mean you're owed a specific outcome. And I especially think of generosity and giving, but I also think of a lot of other religious practices. You can practice whatever, however, but if you're giving expecting an ROI, then probably more financial gain in the future. First of all, you're giving for the wrong reason. Second of all, you can't strong arm God into doing things that you feel need to be done based off of what you did. Yes, pray without ceasing. Yes, read your Bible. Yes, spread the gospel. Yes, be a witness to people of who Jesus is. But you could do everything right and still the outcome be completely different than what you're expecting. And the lesson in that is trust God, because he's the only one who knows what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. If you put your faith in your action, or you put your faith in how you've seen it work for others or how you think it's supposed to work, sometimes the Lord will come in and switch it up and make things happen in the way that you still cannot expect. And in those moments, there are good times to reflect and ask yourself, was I trusting God or was I trusting what I was doing? Was I having faith in my religious behavior? Because ultimately God's will be done. Sometimes your will not line up with God's will. And when that happens, you don't want your faith to waver, thinking, oh, God ain't looking out for me. God is looking out for you more than you're looking out for yourself. So your peace, your joy, your trust need to be in Him and not in anything else. Next time you're tested, remember that. It's always going to be more about who and less about what. As always, I love you. Have a good night.